The drama over Port's AFL bid took a new turn when Glenelg took court action against Port Adelaide. In the same week, the SANFL launched a campaign to join the AFL with a composite South Australian team. Glenelg got off to a ruthless start against West Adelaide, but after the first quarter, the Bloods came back to give the Tigers a real scare in the last quarter.
Goes to the front of goal. Out there is Elias. Can't quite get it. Simons can. Put back and he's got his third. Oh, brilliantly done, Tony Simons.
I'm sure it's just as strong, particularly when you get it up in the air. We saw Maynard's kick earlier as Harbison sets it across. Opportunity for Banfield if it gets through. It does. He's a natural left footer. This is an easier shot than the one before. That's his second goal. Simons tips it up high, front of the square. Lamb in front. Good tap away by Blythe from behind. Oh, Dean into the open goal. That's great play, the Tigers, as they kick their nut.
Filkey with pace. Gee, did he ever use it? Brilliantly done. Goss wants it out on the lead. Sets himself. Oh, Barch over the top. He's going to get the free kick.
For the Bloods, Milliken gets the knock. Harbison got it from Barch into the square. Goss with an opportunity. He'll kick it around the corner. Not a problem for him.
Glenelg won 16 goals 14 to West Adelaide's 14-10.
The youngster, he dodged and turned and got his boot to it. High to the forward line.
In other games, Port beat Woodville by 6 goals at Alberton, with Scott Hodges kicking 10 goals too to bring his total to 92.
The big fellow with him is Goss, going through strongly, looking for the football. Fitzsimmons gets the ball back to Wren, and the big fellow has got it.
Centrals were looking better with every week. This time they beat Torrens by 10 goals. At Adelaide Oval, Norwood picked up a 4-goal win over South, but the Redlegs slipped to 4th on the ladder because of North Adelaide's percentage-boosting win over a hapless Sturt. 27-18 to the Double Blues, 3 goals too, a margin of 160 points.
Goss back in the square, heading for Goss, out in front, Goss! Brilliantly done. He boots the ball back in towards full forward. Goss at the back. 2 grabs, gives it back. Oh, Filkey dropped it. Gets clear, shoots! Goal! Boots his third. Up there, Thompson has an airy. Here's a chance for the man. Drisky puts out the handball. Murray looks out wide now for Blythe. Here's their chance. Blythe, Hoyd looks round the corner. And he's got it. Brilliantly done. West Adelaide hit the front. A chance now, slipped over to Marshall. Marshall puts it on its way, gives it a chance, it's going to be goal! Brilliantly done. Marshall boots his first.
He's certainly having an influence now. Long kick, Marshall!
Simons will give a chance. Maynard needs to sit, gets a beauty. Mansell's on the lead, he's going in towards the half-forward line. Mansell! Well, sometimes the coach makes a move. Although he hasn't been a big kick winner since half-time, he's been an important player in the base win. Siren sounds. Mansell's kick is academic. He pops it through in any case. 3 goals in the last quarter. Well done there to young Darren Mansell. And the Bays edge-out winners over a very game, plucky West Adelaide. 16-14, 110 to West Adelaide's 14-10-94.
In round 17, Scott Hodges became only the 2nd Magpie player to kick 100 goals in a season, with the 8th of his 11 goals against South at Alberton.
He's off too. He drives it in towards goal. Not a bad-looking kick. He just keeps going.
The match of the day for round 17 was between old rivals Glenelg and North Adelaide, and the Roosters' big ruckman Mick Redden was playing his 300th game.
Towards goal. What a magnificent shot at goal. His first. Now Hart very indirect. They're looking for Jarman. Underneath it, though, was McDermott. Jarman picks up the football. He's back on the left. Beaton kicked the goal. Oh, he's a freak.
This was not the old North Adelaide of recent finals campaigns. The Roosters were in the midst of rebuilding the team with a crop of youngsters and a blend of the more experienced players like 34-year-old Neil Craig.
Good body work, Darren Jarman. Unprotected goal. Have a look at this. What a genius. Brilliant solo effort, Darren Jarman. The veteran puts it up. Hart from behind. Melican front position. Going through solidly is Barrett. Back to Hart. Unprotected goal. It should be his first, and it is. North Adelaide have kicked their 6th. He's taken Neil Craig off. He put Ashley Bond on, and that means that Bond is opposed to Mansell. There's only about a foot the difference in height, so let's hope for Mansell's sake the ball doesn't go in that area, as it's now Hallahan over to McDermott. He lines up the goals. He's kicked one, make it 2. That's the quick reply. Liptak at the front of the pack. And the mark's been taken by Murphy. Elliott puts the ball to ground, up high Melican. He's played a pretty good game in the ruck, and Redden's really had no impact on this game as far as I'm concerned. He's taken minimal field marks, and he just hasn't been that prominent as the Tigers surge forward once more. Maynard to McDermott, and the captain, he's kicked his third goal.
In he comes, punches the ball forward, Parsons is the target, he takes a grab, and that's what they need, the Roosters.
Parsons too slow to pick up that player. So Gibbs has done well when kicking out from fullback, just picking off his options. And this one's anyone's game at the moment. Out towards Liptak, gets the handball away. Taken by Dixon, over the top to Jarman. He in turn puts it out to Ryan, likewise to Craig, so they've worked it well out of defence.
Today, the Roosters' combination worked, and North Adelaide showed that their talents would not go unnoticed in the major round. The final scores saw North Adelaide win with 16 goals 15 to the Bay's 13-12. Glenelg gave up top spot on the ladder to Port Adelaide.
He puts it in looking for Parsons. Duthie gets there late, still applied the spoil. Craig back towards Dixon, back to Craig, back to Hart on the left boot. He kicked his last one with the left boot. He's kicked another one with the left boot. And that means that Hart has kicked now 3 goals.
Back in the centre, umpire David.
As a result of the Port Adelaide AFL drama and the strong possibility of there being a South Australian team in the AFL in 1991, the West Torrens and Woodville football clubs announced plans to amalgamate at the end of the 1990 season. Both teams were struggling to make financial headway and felt that with leaner times to come, now was the time to look to the future in a move that was endorsed by the members of both clubs.
The opportunity.
In round 19, Torrens were beaten by Glenelg by 75 points and now occupied 9th position on the ladder. The good news for Glenelg, with the finals just 2 weeks away, was the return of John Fidge, kicking 8 goals.
Copplestone, Fidge again. Fidge around the corner, Hawks the bounce will determine. He's got one. Fidge number 6.
It's one-on-one again. Fidge the opportunity. One hand at it. No mark. Well played by Jamison. Fidge still working hard. Can he get it up? He can. Oh, unselfish across to Hallahan.
No doubt about John Fidge.
Puts in that area. Again, it's one-on-one. Fidge is in front. Takes it on the second grab.
Glenelg and North Adelaide played the first of the year's finals, the qualifying final. Glenelg had beaten the Roosters in round 8, but North had come back with an impressive win against the Tigers in round 18. Now the teams were playing for bigger stakes. Both coaches knew exactly what it takes to win the big games.
Toward Fidge from behind. What a grab!
Puts it in long. Fidge, Trenorden. Fidge!
Fidge is just about by himself. Goes up. That is a great mark taken by Trenorden.
Manson in the hot seat. Down he goes like a bag of potatoes. Umpire said play on Hart. Gets it out to Tasker. The running player is Klomp over to Darren Jarman. North Adelaide run the ball into attack. Out comes Burton on the long leg. Beautifully put.
Well done by Ryan. Across toward Perkins. Perkins looks for Tasker and finds him on centre wing.
Tasker plays on quickly to Van Zatter. Darren Jarman, put your glasses down. This is all over. What a magnificent goal! Oh, Hallahan's in the open space, but he's going for Fidge. Fidge might give it to Hallahan. Hallahan's got it under pressure. Swings out a wide handball. Hart back. Quickly in there was Bartlett. Hallahan through. Will need support from there. Dummy to handball. Got clear. Set sail for goal. Gives it a chance. Goal! Oh, what a brilliant solo effort. Hallahan boots his first, and the Bays hit the front. McDermott drops what he'd normally eat. Gets a kick away. Sanders back to Klomp. Out here now to Burton. Burton 45 out. Gives it a ride. Goal! Brilliantly done with Adelaide.
That is not a good kick. It's a tumble punt. What a mark over the top. Has one bounce. Lines up. Looks toward the goal front. Long kick. Back there. The chance for Darren Jarman. That is a mark in the third quarter as he goes toward half forward. The mark taken by Burton. Off quickly across. Run provided by Van Zatter. Across the Hart. Side steps. Left footed goal. He's popped it through. That's his first.
A high kick to the half forward line. Marshall, courage. Great mark.
North Adelaide have also scored 3 goals. In the centre again, McDermott working hard. Puts the ball toward the half forward area. From behind, Lamb. That's a mark. Can you get paid at Lamb now? Has he got time?
Got to go long, Brian.
Fidge is calling for it. He's gone for the torpedo. It's covered a good 70 metres. Will it be shoved it through? It's a goal. That's his second. And that is enormous, Clayton Lamb.
On the left, leg, goes in long, lands the leaper. Off the fingers, Chigwin. Oh, no, he's got it on up. Goal! Oh, what a goal! I think he missed the handle. Booted his first, and the Bay's off to a great start in the final quarter. Marshall, Redden swings out a pass wide. Here's a chance, Klomp. Gives it away, Darren Jarman. He's got a vacant paddock. Here's the go, he could go all the way. Goes around one, gets caught on the left, goes with the left foot, gives it a right again. Oh, what an unbelievable goal. Goal number 3, he's done it again.
Down Brown, he's got the handball across to Marshall. Marshall through half forward, puts it up, Fitch from behind, uses the body, the ball goes over the back. Can he soccer? He can.
Glenelg's win was an important step to the grand final. They would now take on Port Adelaide in the second semi-final, and the Port Adelaide Football Club's dream of joining the AFL had been given a severe jolt when the AFL clubs voted for a composite SANFL team to join the national competition. Port Adelaide and Glenelg had been locked in a legal battle over the AFL issue, and feelings were running high going into this final. The winner would advance to the grand final with the decided advantage of a one-week break.
Put further forward by Salisbury, up towards Lamb, Lamb in front. Oh, what a mark.
Yes, well, I suppose on that occasion that he was a bit unlucky, Gibbsy, but he's on a very, very good player.
Oh, and have a look at that. Talking of good players, Scott Hodges. And now the kick goes centre field. Underneath it, Salisbury. Good spoil by Abernathy. Going through his Mansell. Clever work. Onto the left boot. He puts it up high. Back there is Phelps. So too Fidge. Christie. Gee, no one wants the football. Now Lamb tried to get a kick away. Taken by Murphy. This will be another goal. Fidge into the open goal. 15 metres out. He steers it through for his second. Big Melican puts his side forward once more. Fidge takes it on the chest.
Foster on for Port Adelaide, slips it over to Melican. The big fella had to get down. Hallahan could give it to Marshall. The Bay's into attack. Buddy Fidge doubles back, up towards big leap Fidge. Over the fingers of Chigwin. Shoots. Great smother there by Phillips. Chigwin gets it again. And rifles one through. Great goal. Don't know what the toilet roll was. Maybe he's giving them the runs. Bartlett floats one around, all Phillips up in attack. All he needs is a sit, can't find it. Johnson can, gets it out to Fiati, their defence in attack. Oh, out wide. It's Hutton, he's 40 metres clear, gives it a charge, and Port Adelaide have got a goal. Dean now elects to go back. He runs it back to Marshall, who's a great distributor of the football. He wobbles that one, it's not a good one. Mansell through, or Murphy lost the handle, can't find it, in they go again. Big Christie through, Fidge on the left leg, good run through, goal! Thought about Simons, will come into the half-forward line now, drives in long, out comes Fidge, waits for the half volley, gets round on the left leg, there's no pressure put on him, heads towards goal, gives it a chance! Great start for the Bays in the second half. Marshall 30 metres clear, if he can keep it in play, the Bays have got a chance, off goes Fidge, in the square is Murphy, he's going to give Murphy the set up over the top, Mansell through Chigwin!
They've lifted their work rate, the Port Adelaide side. Back there is Wanganeen searching for the crumbs. Taking them though is Jennifer. He's been quiet, but I tell you what, he's kicked the goal. And Port Adelaide fight back to the Tigers, who are kicking into the breeze. The ball tapped down towards Melican. Back to Bartlett's played a great game this afternoon. Puts it up high. Oh, there's the grab by Christie, and he's caused a headache up forward. Chigwin's been a live wire since coming onto the ground. There's the push. He's taken the mark, and he has